Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pirai Academy. In this video, we are going to see about a Leetcode question number 2522. Partition string into substrings with value at most k. You are given a string S consisting of digits from 1 to 9 and an integer k. A partition of a string S is called good if each digit of S is part of exactly one substring. The value of each substring is less than or equal to k. Okay, so these are the constraints, and return the minimum number of substrings in a good partition of S. Okay, and if no good partition of S exists, then return -1. That's it. Okay, and note that the value of a string is its result when interpreted as an integer. Okay, for example, the value of 123 is 123. The string is can be interpreted as an integer. Okay, and substring, you already know it, right? So substring means it is a contiguous sequence of the main string. Okay, that's going to the substring. For example, let me take with some examples. So like 2131. Okay, so here what are the substring? I can tell you 2 is one of the substring, 3 is one of the substring. Okay, or 21 is one of the substring, 213 is one of the substring, 31 is a substring, 131 is a substring. Can I tell you 2 3 is a substring? No, because it is not a continuous, right? If it is 213, it is a valid substring, right? But it is what? 2 3 alone, so it is not a valid. Okay, similarly, whether 1 3 is a sorry 1 2 is a substring? No, although it is a contiguous, it is not in order. Okay, so it is also not a substring. Now hope you understand what is meant by substring, right? Okay, now let us jump into the real-time example. See here, 165462. Here the given k value is 60, which means we want to partition the substrings such that no substring should be exceeding the value as 60. Okay, so let me take this example. Let me show you how we are going to do this. So see here, first of all, I'll be splitting this 16 as one of my part, this 54 as one of my part, and this 6 alone as one of my part, and this 2 alone is one of my part. So what is going to be my answer? So 4 substrings I can form it. So it is going to the minimum value. You can also take like 1 6 and then 5 4 and then 6 and 2, but it consists of 5 substring, right? And you can also take like 16 5 and then 46 and also 2. It is also valid. Okay, but you cannot take less than 4 substring. Okay, that's going to the minimum. The 4 is going to be my minimum and it is going to be my output. Hope you understand up to this, right? Okay, and see the second example, 238182 and k value is 5. See here, the given k value is 1 digit number, which means we want to partition the substring in a 1 digit alone. It cannot be a 2 digit, right? Can you understand that common logic, right? Now see here, 2 is less than 5, 3 is less than 5, but 8 is not less than 5. So I cannot partition it. That's the reason I am returning -1. Now hope you understand the problem statement. Many of them will be not understanding the problem statement at the first go. I recommend you to read again and again the problem statement so that you can understand this clearly. Now the logic is going to be very simple. Okay, so see here, 165462. So this is going to be your given number and k value is going to be 60. Okay, so see here, first of all I'll be standing at this particular point, this 1. Okay, and my resultant is equal to 1 initially, because I am assuming I can take this entire string as my substring. I'm just assuming like that. And then here comes the auxiliary. So here I am going to or I may take like substring. Here I am going to store the substring. Okay, fine. Now 1, initially 1 is going to be a substring. Whether 1 is less than 60, yes, go and proceed. Now 16 is less than 60, yes, go and proceed. Now 165 is less than 60, no, at this particular point I want to increment my result by 1, so that the result becomes 2, and also my substring will be updated as 5, the lastly inserted value. That's going to be 5. Okay, fine. Now again 54. Whether 54 is less than 60, Yes, obviously. So I don't want to do anything. Now 546 is less than 60. No, at this point I want to increment my resultant by 1 and change this to 6 alone. Can you understand this? Okay, now 62 is less than 60. No, at this point what should I do? I want to increment my resultant by 1 and change this to 2. Okay, now there is nothing, which means I came to the end. So here I can tell you the result is going to be 4. So this is going to be your output. Okay, now tell me what is going to be the time complexity. So the time complexity is going to be O of n and space complexity is going to be O of 1, or space complexity is also going to be auxiliary space of O of n. Okay, because we are using a substring, right? So it is going to be O of n. Okay, and I want you to understand one more edge case. In your real-time interviews, they will be giving something like 38192 and k value is equal to 7. Okay, in this case, understand this 8 and this 9 is what is greater than 7, right? So obviously if k value is of 1 digit, then I cannot split into 2 digit because 2 digit is greater than k. I can only split them as 1 digit, like I want to take this 3 alone, I want to take this 8 alone, I want to take this 1 alone, I want to take this 9 alone, and I want to take this 2 alone. But here also 8 and 9 is greater. So this is going to be an edge condition. In your real-time interviews, they don't give this as your sample test case. They will be inserting this into the hidden test case, so that at that particular point you don't know whether you have wrote any wrong in your logic or the thinking way of the logic is wrong. There you will be struck. Okay, that's the reason I am pressing at this point. Okay, so this is your common mistake we all make. Okay, so the first thing you want to check is whether the k value is 1 digit or not. How to check whether it is a 1 digit or not? If I divide anything by 9, if I get the quotient as 0, then it is a 1 digit number. Okay, or else if it is less than 10, then also it is 1 digit number. Either way you can check for the 1 digit number, and if it's 1 digit number, just go through all the values in it. If all the value is lesser than k, then approve it and return the length of it, else just return the -1. That's it. Can you understand this? Apart from that, there is nothing. Just go with this logic. Fine. So let me show you the code so that it will be more clear. So see here, this is going to be a Python code. If you want Java or C++ code, just go and search in the description. So see here, first of all I am going to check for the edge case. So here, if it is a 1 digit number, I want to go and go for all the values in the given string, and I want to check whether all the values is lesser than or equal to k. If anything is strictly greater than k, then there itself I will be returning -1. Okay, or else after finishing this entire thing, you can also return here. As return what is the length of the, yes, that's it. Okay, you can also do like that. And you can also leave as it is without using this particular line. That's your wish. That's your wish. Okay, now see here, first of all the substring is going to be empty and result is going to be 1 initially. Now I'm going to start traversing every characters in the string. Okay, now I'm going to just add the particular thing in my substring, just concatenating it. Okay, and I'm going to check whether that particular substring is greater than k. If it is greater than k, then what should I do? I want to reset it. How? I'm going to increment 1 in my result, and I'm going to store the substring as the substring's last character, that is inserted. That's what I done in the drawing explanation also, right? And at last I'll be returning the result. That's it. Okay, so this is very easiest question I saw, and I don't know why they have mentioned this in the medium level question. Okay, so many of them will be doing some mistakes in this edge case. In interview they don't give this in your sample test case. That's going to be main thing. They will be giving this in your hidden test case, and you will be confused and struck at that particular point. Okay, so that's it. If you really understand this video and if you can solve this problem after watching this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't skip any videos. in my channel, because all the videos will be covering much more problems and practice more problems, so that you can come up with these kinds of edge cases easily. Okay, and my request is, if you are starting now and you don't know about the greedy, just go and complete the math. Okay, just practice as much as you can in math. Okay, if you are strong with the math kind of question, then everything else will be much more easier to think. Okay, in this question there is no logic and all, there is no data structures and all, pure logics. Okay, so if you are strong with the math, then you can come up with solution of these kinds of problems. Okay, that's it. Thank you.